Hello and welcome. I am the Restless Kaiser and we are modelling for advantage. So today we're going to have a quick look at painting some of the World of Tanks, the miniatures game tanks. These come pre-painted and pre-assembled. So the first thing to have a look at is if we want to paint these ourselves, if we want to tidy them up, that material that they've painted it with, is it going to take paint okay? So Mrs. Kaiser and the DSLR camera don't go together very well, and some of the focus is a bit off here, but hopefully you can see that that I have just put paint straight over the top of the existing coat that these model came with, and it's taken it surprisingly well. There was some concerns I had. There was a statement from Battlefront at one point. They talked about they'd put varnish on it, but it looks like it's just been industrially sprayed in some capacity. In fact, on the US one, you can see that the turret hasn't quite taken it. So yeah, really positively surprised with how well they took that paint. But James Workshop has used a somewhat different method applied straight onto that paint as well. So let's have a look.
So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1:100 scale 15mm SU-100. This comes directly from the World of Tanks game that was recently shown on the channel. All I'm going to do today is just test a little bit to see how it takes paint. So what I have here is a small amount of Vallejo off-white, white-grey colour, with a little bit of some acrylic thinner medium on the old tile here, and I'm going to use a little bit of sponge here, and I'm going to sponge it on, representing the whitewash that would have been put on the tanks, because my tanks are all winter themed. So let's not get too much on there, let's get it on there. So this is going to be a very similar style to how I do the other vehicles that you'll have seen. Let's get this all over. I'll have to use the brush to get it on properly. But as you can see, that's already going on very nicely. I might leave this a little bit rougher than the other ones because I'm starting to quite like that effect. Anyway, I'll get this finished up and we'll come back in a second and I'll let you know how I got on. So here we are, the final piece. I've painted this in my usual minute detail. Sorry, did I say minute? I meant minute detail. As good as I could get it in a minute. But I think it's turned out really nicely. I was a little bit concerned because there is a little bit of texture to the paint under there. But I think that's actually helped me a little bit on this really rough looking tank. Maybe on a more precise looking tank it might not be perfect, but I'm very happy with it. And I will definitely be using this one on the field. See you all later.
So, what do you think of that then, eh? If you're looking to do a winter-themed Soviet or German army, it looks like you could get this onto the table very, very quickly. Paint the tracks on top of what James did there, put a decal on it, and Bob's your uncle. We'll have a look at some of the German tanks in a bit more detail in a separate video. They painted them through to completion. Really, the purpose of this video was just to experiment how this material was going to take the paint. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, like the video, maybe leave us a comment. Thank you.
Oh. Cool.
So here's attempt number 3. Here we go. Whoa, is the camera fairly stable? Probably just that you can't see what we're doing is probably the main thing, because my hand's mostly in the way, isn't it?
It's working quite well with this one, because you're holding it with a turret.
This is the turret, the whole thing.
And you know, the sticky out bit.
Sticky out bit, yeah.